Hello, everybody. My name is Rey Banda. I am so excited to be here so I can read my book to you. The book I'm reading today is Bean Saves the Day, which is actually the sequel to Bean's New Home. And this one is actually based on a true story, how I rescued my cat back in 2010. So who's excited about this story? I am. I'm excited to read it to you guys. All right, let's go ahead and start reading this. Bean Saves the Day by Rey Banda, illustrated by Chris Sweet. This is Bean. Little Bean is a special cat who was once rescued as a tiny kitten. Bean had trouble walking and keeping his balance as a kitten, but made huge improvements thanks to his new owners, Ryan and Kate, his adopted mother, Francesca, and his adopted sister, Petunia. One day, Ryan and Kate brought home a new member to the family, a boxer puppy named Hercules. Even though Bean was curious to see this new member of the family, he was still a little scared to approach him. He found it easier to observe him from a distance. After 3 days passed, Bean saw that Hercules was a friend. The pets would all play together. During thunderstorms, the pets would get frightened. Bean would always hide under a bed or a sofa, while Francesca and Petunia would usually run to the garage. Hercules often stayed under the table, whimpering the whole time. However, once the storm passed, the pets would come out from hiding and play together like nothing happened. That was one scary storm, Francesca said. Yes, but now we can all play together, Petunia happily told her. One evening, a massive storm was passing by. As usual, the pets ran to their hiding spots. Oh no, not again, Bean said as he hid under the sofa. The storm knocked out the power. Ryan and Kate used flashlights and lit a few candles in the kitchen. They also opened a few windows. Ryan and Kate had to eat dinner in the dark. Well, at least we can have a candlelit dinner, Ryan joked to Kate. At bedtime, the storm was still roaring loudly. Kate snuffed the flame on the candle she had lit. Ryan went to the sofa Bean was under. It's okay, Bean, he said. The storm will pass. Good night. I'm so scared, Bean thought as he shivered with fear. Throughout the night, the thunder was still coming loud and the wind was very strong. One of the wind gusts was so strong that it blew into the kitchen window and knocked over a forgotten candle on the kitchen table. The falling candle caused the nearby curtains to catch on fire. The burning curtain immediately caught Bean's attention. Luckily, Hercules was not hiding under the table at the time. Realizing that something must be done, Bean cautiously walked out from under the sofa. Just then, there was a loud clap of thunder. Bean ran back to hiding. This is so scary, Bean said. Bean looked at the kitchen again and saw that the glow of the fire was getting brighter. He was too scared to do anything though. The seconds seemed like hours to Bean and his fear grew more with each passing second. It was a sudden burst of courage. Bean faced his fears and ran from under the sofa. I can do this, he said. Boom! Another loud clap of thunder was heard. Shivering with fear, Bean stayed still this time and did not run back under the sofa. Bean closed his eyes for a few seconds, then ran toward Ryan and Kate's room. I can do this, he said as he ran. Despite the loud thunder, Ryan and Kate were sound asleep. Hercules was also sound asleep under their bed. Bean jumped on the bed and pawed at Ryan's nose to wake him. After a few attempts, Ryan woke up. As Ryan woke up, he smelled the smoke and saw a faint glow coming from the kitchen. Kate, wake up. There's a fire somewhere in the house. He shouted as he jumped out of bed. Ryan ran toward the kitchen and saw the curtains engulfed in flames. He grabbed a nearby fire extinguisher and put out the fire. Ryan then saw the fallen candle. Looks like we forgot to snuff out the candle, Ryan said to Kate. Looks like our smoke detector battery needed to be replaced too, Ryan sighed as she inspected the smoke detector. Ryan then saw Bean looking at the kitchen from the distance. He walked over to him and picked him up. You saved the day, Bean. I once saved you, and now you saved us. The storm then passed and the power came back on. The pets came out from hiding. They all gathered around Bean, praising him for his heroic deed. You're a hero, Bean, Petunia said. Little Bean was so happy to be loved by his adopted family. The end. And on another note, my story is actually based on my pets. Here's my cat, Bean, Mr. Bean, actually. There's Francesca, and there's Hercules over here, and there's Petunia. So I really hope you all enjoyed the story. So I hope you all take care, stay safe, and keep on reading. Bye.